Hi everyone, and welcome to today's pick a card reading in honour of the full moon in Capricorn. So this is actually the last super moon of 2021, so it's a really powerful time for us to set our intentions and to let go of the past. It's the strawberry moon, and so the strawberry moon represents the last full moon of spring. So as it's full moon in Capricorn, Capricorn is a cardinal sign, and so as a cardinal earth sign as well, Capricorn is very grounded. They are very ambitious and career driven. They tend to settle down later in life, not all Capricorns, but a lot of Capricorns do, because they have so much that they want to achieve before they consider settling down. And so they are very work and career orientated, business focused, so they make very good managers or CEOs, or they are very good at being their own boss or self-employed. So they are natural leaders, and being a cardinal sign means that they're a natural leader of the zodiac. So you may have been feeling that with the Capricorn energy that you've been working really hard towards your goals, ambitions and dreams, and it might be that you have been struggling to see the results despite all of the hard work and commitment. But basically what Spirit wants you to know is that because you have this Capricorn energy coming in, and because it's a full moon, this means a completion of a cycle, and so you are going to start seeing the fruit of your labours are going to actually start blooming now, and you're going to start reaping the rewards. So all the hard work is going to pay off. You just need to be a little bit patient and keep plugging along and putting in all the effort, because your efforts will pay off eventually. You just need to be committed and dedicated, and don't lose sight of your vision or goal. So on the altar space in front of you, you will see 3 piles. So we've got from left to right group number 1, which is the wolf. In the middle we have group number 2, which is the raven, and on the right we have group number 3, which is the goddess. So just have a think about which pile you are most drawn to. It may be that you are drawn to more than one, and that's okay. It just means there's more than one message for you in the readings today, and so you may want to listen to 2 readings, the whole video if you want to. As always, the timestamps are in the description of this video, so you can fast forward to your chosen reading. On my altar space, I'm also burning my own branded summer solstice ritual candle, which is gorgeous lemon blossom fragrance. And if you like the look of that, they are available to purchase through my website for $12.99 plus post and packing. So let's start off with group number 1, which is the wolf. Hello group number 1, if you chose the wolf totem, then this is your reading for the full moon in Capricorn. So let's see what we have for you today. So I'm working with Moonology, the Priestess of Light Oracle and the Earth Magic Oracle cards. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? Okay, so group number 1, this is your reading. So your first card is Meditate and Contemplate, which is the new moon in Pisces. And so as I talk, I'm getting a little bit of a feeling of stagnant energy in my throat chakra, and so it may be that you have been struggling with expressing your feelings about a situation, getting something off your chest, having a conversation with someone. And because we have been experiencing Mercury in retrograde as well, that can affect our communications. So it may be that you've been putting off actually having a heart-to-heart with somebody. You might not have been able to express your truth. So this is very much a symbol of healing that throat chakra, working with the energy that is associated with blue crystals, so like blue lace agate, aquamarine, any crystal that is blue in colour can help balance that throat chakra and give you that confidence to express your voice. Sodalite is another good one. So it says meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. So a new moon is a new beginning, a new cycle, and so I feel like for a lot of you it is a time of surrender, it is a time of solitude where you need to really listen to your inner voice. So it may be that you haven't had a clear plan or clear direction of what you want to do next, where you are on your journey, and so it's really journeying within yourself to listen to that inner voice and make a decision and commitment to what it is that you want to do next, and decide, because it might be that you haven't actually had any clear thoughts about what you want to manifest or what you want to do next, and so Spirit wants you to meditate and contemplate on that answer for yourself, so then you can start setting some clear intentions. Because what happens when we're not clear with our intentions, the universe feels that we're confused, and so the universe sends us confusing energy too into our life, so things aren't clear. You know, we might have periods of feast and famine because, you know, we haven't made our intentions clear to the universe and we haven't made that commitment. So it's really time to journey within, make a commitment to yourself, and contemplate what it is that you actually want to do next on this journey, and, you know, make a decision and stick with that decision. It doesn't mean you can't change your mind further down the path, but you do need to make a decision and stick with it for the time being. So, you know, for anybody that is a Piscean, you'll recognise that kind of creative energy where you enjoy kind of transcendence and being in your own little world. But obviously when you are in that kind of frame of mind, you struggle to kind of ground yourself and come up with like the practical plans in order to make your ideas a reality. So it could be that you've been finding you've had loads of divinely inspired ideas, but you haven't decided on committing to one particular thing to kind of run with and work towards. So now is the time to make that decision, I'm hearing. The second card we have is number 41, and it says Circle of Eternal Joy. This is beautiful. Can you see? She looks like a crone goddess to me. She's not particularly old when you look at her features, but I just feel like her energy represents the crone phase, and I think that's the whole solitary energy that I'm feeling at the moment for you. And so 41, so the number 41 could be important to you, or the number 5 if you add the two together. So it could also relate to the 5th month, so the month of May, that could be significant too. We've got a bird on this card as well. I feel that's a hawk. Looking at it closely, it resembles a hawk to me, so bird of prey. So I feel like it's flying above a situation, getting a different perspective of a situation you find yourself in. It says Circle of Eternal Joy, Timelessness, Dance of Life. So can you see how we've got a circle as well? I feel like this is either the beginning of a new cycle for you, or it's the completion of a cycle. So I definitely feel like within this there is a new beginning and possibly an ending for you as well. And it's a reminder that in the spirit world, time doesn't exist. We invented time here on the earth plane in order for us to be able to measure our capacity and goals and to measure our progress. So, you know, it's basically dancing to the rhythm of your own drum. You know, that remember that we're all on our own individual journey, that this isn't a race. You know, that you could be looking at other people and seeing that they are so much more further ahead on their journey than you, and you're comparing yourself to them. They're more successful, they're more popular, everything's working out in their life and everything's not working out in your life. And basically it's a message of don't compare yourself to others. Respect and honour that everybody is on their own journey, including yourself. And so, you know, if there is no time, if time doesn't really exist, then basically what Spirit wants you to know is that you don't need to rush. You know, if you've got ideas, that's amazing, but it's making a commitment to a particular idea and running with that to progress forwards. And, you know, by dancing to the rhythm of your own drum, you are spending time embarking in your own joy, basking in your own joy. And so if you follow your joy, you can't go wrong. And the more that you follow your joy, the more that you are actually closer to finding out your life purpose or fulfilling your life purpose, because you're spending more time engaging in activities that bring you joy. And so basically Spirit wants you to make time for play. If things have been really serious, it's really important that you make time for play. And so if you've been focusing on career, business, you know, you may have been neglecting friends or family. You may have been neglecting yourself. And so it's really time that you do make time for yourself to have a break, to have a rest, and to reconnect with yourself, reconnect with those who matter to you. And remember that, you know, things all happen at exactly the right time. Believe in divine timing, and, you know, you'll then realize that the more that you can surrender, the more that things will just naturally unfold for you without you having to try so hard. So I hope that makes sense. And then the last card we have is Dragonfly Emergence. Wow, look at this. I love all the colours on this card. And straight away, although the dragonfly is on this card, I also feel that as well as the dragonfly potentially being your spirit animal, or one of your spirit animals, that the dragon also is of importance to you as well. And I particularly feel the earth dragons because of the green colours on this card. I feel like the energy of this card is very much nature and earth-based energy. So emergence, so dragonflies are symbols of spirit. So because angels are winged beings, they quite often use animals with wings as a way of giving us signs. So birds, butterflies, dragonflies, bees, you know, all of these creatures have wings, and so, you know, they are commonly seen as creatures that can be sent to us as a divine messenger. So is the dragonfly a creature you are connected to? Do you resonate with the dragonfly? I feel also with this card it's saying emergence, so I feel like this is all about showing the world who you truly are, showing the world your full potential. And so I feel like it's been a time of hibernation, of hiding, cocooning yourself, and now you're kind of emerging. So this could have been the beginning of something new, a new idea, a new business venture maybe, and, you know, you're committing yourself to this idea, to this business, and you're following your joy, your passion. And so, you know, you are growing, you are evolving, and you're now emerging and showing the world who you truly are and demonstrating your beauty and potential through this transition. So emergence, I definitely feel like this is a prosperous beginning for you of something that you've been working hard towards achieving. So keep going, that's the message I'm hearing, and definitely work with the dragonfly if you feel that that resonates, or with dragon energy. So dragons can help you with protection, they can help you with grounding, especially the earth dragons, because they're so connected to Gaia and Mother Earth. So if you do feel called to, definitely look up the meaning of the dragonfly and the dragon as your spirit animal, to see how you can further work with both of these creatures in order for you to benefit from the guidance that these creatures wish to give you on your journey here on Earth in this incarnation. So, you know, I feel like you have so much potential, and you've kind of been spending time in solitary confinement, maybe really journeying within. And that's because you've kind of been experiencing your own winter, so that you can emerge when the time is right, when you are ready, when you're experiencing your own springtime. So a brand new beginning, potential, hope and joy. So I hope that makes sense for you, group number 1. Thank you so much. If you did resonate with the reading today, then please do like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. And if you do wish to make a small donation, my PayPal link is in the description. That's obviously only if you feel called to. Thank you so much, and I'm now going to move on to group number 2, which is the Raven. Hello, group number 2. If you chose the Raven totem, then this is your reading for the full moon in Capricorn. So let's see what we have for you today. Okay, so your first card is a win-win outcome is forecast. Look at this, and it's full moon in Libra. So being a full moon card, this means the completion of a cycle or something coming to fruition. Justice is served. There is a situation you're involved in, and it's a win-win solution that is coming for you. Because there's so much pink energy on this card, I do feel like this could be related to relationships, or you could be experiencing a phase where you're healing yourself, especially your higher heart chakra, which is the part of your heart which is connected with your divine feminine, and also relationships with women in your life. So it could be that you're actually recovering from trauma associated with a female in your life. This could be the passing of a loved one. This could be the breakdown of a relationship or friendship. This could be a conflict involving another female, so you're healing from a situation. But a win-win outcome is forecast. Now, Libra is ruled by the planet Venus, which is the planet of love. And so Libra is very much a sign which is always looking for balance, looking for harmony. And they'll always weigh up both sides of an argument to try and see the perspective of both parties that are involved. So it might even be that you have had to become a mediator in a situation that is involving other people that you're close to, that you're having to be the diplomat, the person that's trying to kind of bring harmony and peace and balance to a situation. You may have even had to be the party that makes a compromise. You know, maybe you've had to cut your losses, or try and see things from another person's viewpoint or perspective. But it's all about bringing balance into your life, and so you are going to benefit. I feel like there is something that's going to occur, a change is going to occur where you are going to benefit from the outcome. So it could be that you end up changing jobs, and it allows you to spend more time at home with your family. For example, it could be that you change from working for an employer to becoming your own boss and becoming self-employed and working from home. So it could be that your change in career or work situation has its benefits. It could even be that you are involved in a legal matter, and so the court rules in your favour, or it could be that there's a situation involving a friend or somebody that you're in a relationship with where they have to make a compromise, and so as a result you will benefit from them making this decision. It could even be that you're having to part ways in a friendship or relationship, and if that is the case, basically what Spirit wants you to know is that even though you may feel sad about this parting, that it's the right thing for you right now, and that it is a win-win solution for both you and this other person, because that relationship or friendship has run its course. And if it's no longer working or making you happy, then you know it is the right thing for you to part ways at this time. So not everybody that is in our lives is meant to be with us for our entire lifetime. You know, some people are only meant to be with us for a short time, for us to learn a lesson, and then it's time for us to move on. So don't cling on. I'm hearing spirits saying, just, you know, be at peace. It is the right time for this situation to come to an end. And the next card we have is number 28. So 28 could be important to you, or the number 10. And so again, number 10 represents the ending of a situation, the ending of a cycle, or something coming to fruition. And it says abundance, fortune, wealth, plenty. And look, we've got elephants on this card as well. And so I feel like the elephant may in fact be one of your spirit guides. And please do look up elephant spirit animal if that resonates for you as well. So elephants are very gentle in nature, but they're so powerful and strong. And so I feel like this could represent your spirit, that you might be a very gentle soul, very kind and compassionate, but you have enormous strength. And we've got Lakshmi by the looks of things on this card, the beautiful Indian goddess of abundance, of wealth, of good fortune. And so, you know, this is a prosperous time, a time of abundance, a time where you're reaping rewards in all avenues. And so this doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to gain things in terms of monetary value or wealth, although that could certainly be the case for some of you, but it could actually represent abundance in regards to having more time to spend with your family and those who matter to you. So abundance in all of its forms, and this is as a result of this win-win outcome which is forecast. So it could for some of you be a pay rise, it could be a promotion, it could be an inheritance or a windfall, financial windfall. It could be a lucky win in regards to, you know, the lottery. Doesn't need to be a big win, but, you know, it could be, you know, a substantial amount of money that is going to make a difference to you. Maybe you are looking for an investment. Maybe you are in need of a monetary reward to help you with a financial situation you find yourself in. And so basically Spirit wants you to know that that financial solution is on its way to you. Just keep holding the vision and believe that you're worthy as well. So it's about letting go of barriers associated with money and associated with the fact that you may have struggles in believing that you're worthy of rewards in regards to wealth and finance. This could be as a result of past life memories, or it could be memories from this lifetime where you've experienced financial hardship, or you grew up in a family with financial problems. And so it's the fear of that happening again. But the universe wants you to know that you are deserving of this abundance, and so you need to open yourself up to receive it. And the last card we have is Tsunami, Wake Up Call. Wow, this is such a powerful card. look at the power on this. So this to me is that things are going to really be shaken up for you. So I'm almost feeling Tower energy, you know, the Tower card in the tarot, where, you know, there's a sudden shock that comes out of the blue, but it's for your greatest good, it's for your benefit, it's clearing your path. It could be that you experience an epiphany, a sudden realization. It could be that you're experiencing a wake-up call to escape from a job that you've outgrown or a relationship that you've outgrown. It could be that you are involved in a toxic relationship and it's time for you to leave. You know, you're unable to heal the situation. If you find that you're in a situation that cannot be healed, so for example, if you are in a job that makes you unhappy and, you know, it's impossible to heal your work situation, then it is time to look for a new position and move on. So this is a time of awakening as well. So for some of you, this could actually be that there is a shift on your own ascension journey and you're experiencing another awakening to the truth, spiritual truths. It could be that you end up having a whole new perception of the world as a result of this wake-up call. So I feel like for some of you there is going to be a shake-up, you know, that things are going to all of a sudden shift, but remember that this change is for your greatest good, so don't fight it. Just allow this change to happen, allow this change to occur, and trust that even if it does feel chaotic, even if it does feel overwhelming, or, you know, there's sadness or you know, denial that something is coming to an end, just trust that further down the line it will all make sense and you'll understand why this shift had to occur and why you had to make a change, that it was for your greatest good, it was to correct your path. So I hope that message resonated for you as well, group number 2. I hope you liked the messages today. If you did resonate with the messages, then please do like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you feel called to make a small donation, my PayPal link is in the description. This is of course not essential, only if you feel called to. It means so very much. So wishing you a beautiful rest of your day and moving on to the final group, which is group number 3, the Goddess. Hello group number 3, if you chose the Goddess totem, then this is your reading for the full moon in Capricorn. So let's see what we have for you today. Oh, and we actually have a bonus card for you, group number 3 as well. So we had an extra card that wanted to come out for you, which is always very exciting. So let's see what we have for you today. Okay, so your first card is a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. Look at this. So such a powerful card and energy. A fiery climax approaches, so something is coming to a head. A cycle is completing. The full moon is all about the completion or ending of a cycle. And so something is coming to a head, whether this is a conflict, whether you've had a disagreement with someone, or whether it's make or break time in terms of a job or a relationship. There is something that is going on in your life at the moment where maybe you've been at loggerheads, or maybe you felt stuck in terms of the energy in the situation, that you've been unsure as to what direction to go in. And, you know, basically what Spirit wants you to know is that this is actually going to come to a climax now. So you're going to know where you stand and make a decision. So it could be that you make the decision to try within a relationship or friendship to make it work. You make a decision to stick with a job and see if you can heal the situation you find yourself in. Or it might be that you make the decision to part ways from a relationship or friendship, or leave a job that you have outgrown. It could be that you have been having a difficult time with someone in your life, and maybe you haven't been speaking your truth or being honest with yourself, and it may be that you're forced then to come clean and basically talk about how you feel, because you feel pushed then to come to this and actually open yourself up to this other person and tell them how you're really feeling. And it could be that, you know, words are exchanged. It could be that, you know, it's quite a difficult conversation to be had, but it's in order to kind of clear your path for you so that you can move forwards, instead of feeling like you're treading on eggshells, or you know, you feel like things aren't progressing. You know, things will progress once you've had this conversation. And so with Aries energy, it's very much about taking charge, taking control, going for what you want, taking action. And so it might be that you've actually been experiencing a stagnant or mundane phase in your life where you've been lacking direction, and it's basically taking the bull by the horns and actually charging, you know, charging ahead and taking control and taking action towards making a change and finding happiness in your life and things that make you feel passionate again, achieving a goal, working towards a dream or a vision that you have, and, you know, taking steps, or, you know, making a promise to yourself that you're going to take action every day, even if it's just one small step towards making this change. You know, so change can seem overwhelming, it can seem a lot, and Spirit wants you to know that you don't have to make a huge change, you know, all at once. You can work slowly towards that change. It might be that you want to start your own business, but you're still in full-time employment for someone else. And basically Spirit is saying that you can work towards that dream or goal in your spare time, but you have to show that commitment. You know, you have to set time aside to work towards your own business, to make that happen. You know, and you might feel tired because you're having to work full time, but if you really want to make that change, you need to make that commitment and dedicate yourself to making that change by working towards that goal. I also feel with the red energy on the card, it's about grounding yourself and balancing that root chakra, that you've been spending too much time in your head and you need to come back down to earth. So you can do that by spending time outdoors in nature. You can do that by imagining through meditation that roots are sprouting from your feet and going deep into the earth, anchoring you to the earth's core. You can work with crystals such as black obsidian, black tourmaline, tiger's eye, carnelian. These are all great crystals to help you ground yourself. The next card we have for you is number 49, and it's achievement, effort plus intention. Wow, look at this. And the figure on the card reminds me of white buffalo calf woman. So it might be that the white buffalo calf woman is one of your spirit guides. She's a goddess or ascended master that you may want to work more closely with. 49, so if you add 4 and 9 together you get 13. So if you add 1 and 3 together you also get 4. So 49, 13 and 4 could all be important numbers to you. It could be that the month of April, the 4th month, is of importance as well. So with the number 4, I always think of structure, of stability, of building strong foundations. So it might be that you're in the process of doing that. You're working hard towards a dream, a goal, an ambition, and you're putting all the kind of foundations in place. But basically, what this card is saying is that, you know, you are going to achieve a great deal, combining your effort plus setting the intentions for the greatest good of all as well. So it's being clear on your intentions and then putting in the effort to make sure that you do achieve your goals and ambitions. So it's not sitting on your laurels, it's not you know, expecting things to unfold without you having to put the effort in. It's making a commitment and dedicating yourself to that cause. But success and achievement is certain as long as you're willing to put in the work. That's what I feel. The next card we have for you is Forest, which is breath. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Again, that kind of grounding message to get outdoors. But I also feel like it could be that you've been working so hard that you haven't had time to just stand still and breathe, you know, and take a pause. And just look at how far you've come as well. It might be that you are so focused on progressing that you haven't actually had time to sort of look back and reflect on how far you've actually come. You know, how much you've managed to achieve so far. And so it's about celebrating your successes too and recognizing your potential and the fact that you've already achieved so much. I definitely feel like for some of you it's about taking a break as well, taking a breath, whether this is just, you know, a break in your day for yourself to recharge, to engage in self-care, or whether it's actually taking a break away from work. You know, maybe going to visit a forest or a wood where you can connect with tree energy. I definitely feel like spending time outdoors is required in order to recharge yourself. And the last card we have is Mountain, which is strength. So I feel like for you, it may have been a very steep climb, you know, and you might still feel like you're experiencing quite a difficult climb in your life. And so this is acknowledgement of your incredible strength, that despite any hardships, despite any obstacles or barriers, you've managed to carry on, and you know, you're still standing. And you know, Spirit wants you to look back on everything you've endured and be proud of yourself, and you know, look at how strong you are, look at how capable you are. I also feel like this could actually be connected with this card as well in terms of trees and mountains. So I feel like for some of you this may even be booking a trip to the mountains, to the forests. You know, it could even be somewhere like Montana, you know, with beautiful forests and mountains. But I do feel that even though things have been difficult, even though you've had this difficult climb, maybe it's in terms of your own business or your career, that it's all going to be worth it. You know, you have the strength, you have the resilience, you have the determination to succeed, to achieve. So keep going and believe in yourself, believe in yourself, believe in your visions, believe in your ambitions, that anything is possible if you set your mind to it and you put in the effort, remember. So as long as you're working hard towards your goal and you've set clear intentions, you're going to achieve. You're going to achieve because Spirit is supporting you with your mission. So I hope that resonates for you, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed the messages today. If you did enjoy the messages and they resonated, please do like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you do feel called to making a small donation, my PayPal link is in the description. This isn't expected, but always very much appreciated. Wishing you all a beautiful week ahead and enjoy the full moon in Capricorn. Recognise your dreams and ambitions and go for it. Don't let anybody deter you from your path, deter you from your dream. Keep going and believe in yourself. Take care, everyone, and I'll speak to you very soon.